Austin Hopper, once again, here to do my informative speech. Is country music nowadays more like modern day rock? Many people would argue this. Either way, saying that country is not country anymore, that it's more like rock music. But I'm not here to argue either side. What I'm here to talk about is someone who's taken country music lovers and music lovers in general by storm, Eric Church. One thing is for certain, he has some of the most loyal fans of any artist. Nate Deaton, GM at KRTY, San Jose, California, says it best when he says, he did things the old-fashioned way, built real fans. He is in his prime with more to come. A little background on Eric Church. He started out in a local bar with his band in his hometown of North Carolina while he was in high school. In 2001, he moved to Nashville, just wanting to be a songwriter, still performing in bars and such. And people pretty much fell in love with his music and his performance, that they pushed him to be an artist. CEO and Chairman Mike Dungeon inked Church to a deal with Capitol in 2004. That coming from, and that information coming from an article from Billboard magazine titled "The Gospel According to Eric Church." In 2006, he released "Sinners Like Me," his first album and one of his biggest albums. It really set the stage for who he was as an artist. His songs really wouldn't hit the radio and hit big with worldwide until later on. But 3 of the songs on the album would end up being top 20 hits. And it really grew his fan base because people would have people who kept up with him from the beginning still loved him then, and after the release of his first album, he was able to broaden out and build his fan base. And as we learned from his first album, he wasn't going for the number 1 radio hits. He wanted to do it for his fans. Now, fast forwarding to now, his latest album, The Outsiders. The first song of the album is The Outsiders, which is what the album was named after. This song was different from any other on the album. It was kind of in your face, a little different side of Eric Church that we see. The whole album is like reading a book. You have to go from start to finish to get the full experience. You really can't just grab listening to 1 or 2 songs off the album. You just don't get the full experience, and that's what Eric Church is all about. That's coming from Kelly Gormley from the Pittsburgh Tribune. He is quoted as saying he waited a whole career to do this album, and I think that proves how much he loves his fans and loves to perform music. Eric Church is seen as an icon, mostly seen as just a rough country boy for most of his songs, but he does have a deep side. 2 of my favorite songs, These Boots and Carolina, they still have that Eric Church sound, but he pours his heart into them, and that's just what I love about it, that he goes back, he takes you back from maybe his childhood, his younger days, and really shows another side of Eric Church that we don't always see. Now, he is now in his prime as one of the best live acts of the time. John Bream of the Star Tribune in Minneapolis, Minnesota says, Tommy Lee and Motley Crue, you got nothing on Eric Church and his crew. Even in that article, he's compared to Bocephus and also Bruce Springsteen, and he has a song, one of the songs is Springsteen, and in his live act, he does a little tribute to Springsteen in his song. Now, Eric Church is at the top. He's continuing to rise, and I believe that he will go down as a legend. And it is an honor, and he's very humble about it, and that's what I like about it. And I love being part of his music and what he's going through as an artist.